Hey everybody, today, I'm gonna talk about the Toys R Us Opaque Midnight Blue Variation Game Boy Advance and the Target Red Game Boy Advance. Now both of these consoles have a logo on top of the lens. The blue Game Boy Advance has a Toys R Us logo on top of this lens. And the red one has a Target logo on this one, the Game Boy Advance Red. Why am I talking about these? Well, I'm just talking about these being as collector's edition Game Boy Advance variations. This is a Toys R Us Game Boy Advance. Now, in the past, I had a Glacier Blue Game Boy Advance, which is a clear blue one. And I got tired of it, and I used this shell, the blue shell, to replace the old Glacier clear blue Game Boy Advance on it. This Game Boy Advance Midnight Blue Edition has the glass lens Toys R Us Game Boy Advance reproduction remake from Bluish Squirrel in the UK. Move on to the Target one. This one always had a plastic screen on it, but I plan on replacing this lens with a Target Game Boy Advance reproduction remake glass lens from Bluish Squirrel in the UK. Now this Game Boy Advance did not have a battery cover when I got it in the mail, so I had to use a third-party Glacier clear blue Game Boy Advance. And when I'm ready to get a red Game Boy Advance battery cover for this shell, I'll get one online. The Toys R Us and Target Game Boy Advance consoles, I'm not going to do electrical modifications on there at all. I'm just keeping them as collector's edition Game Boy Advance items. So, that's it. Bye.